I'm gonna need the knowledge, so I'm gonna need the mic. London babes, calm down. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Looks by Lala. Last Wednesday I went to his flawless masterclass in London, and I've got a couple things I need to get off my chest. I've got a couple things I need to say. If you want to hear the reality of how the masterclass really went, is worth it or not, stay tuned. Grab your wine, grab your tea, grab your water. Let's get into all things Tay's masterclass. So when I heard about the masterclass, I was like, yes, Tay's coming to England. I can't miss it. He's the GOAT at frontals, Nikki's stylist. How can I not go? One-time opportunity. Paid £158 for my ticket, which was VIP. Had add-ons, so different add-ons that you could do. Your girl had serious backache, and I was really contemplating whether I go, because they said I was slipped a disc an hour early, so I decided to go get my nails done, because as I say, I didn't plan for it. Nails done, nothing done, so I had to go get that done. So I went to go get that done. It cost me £35 to get polish on my fingernails. Polish on my nails. Serious. But anyway, it's Central London, don't expect nothing different. Nobu Hotel, really nice. When I say really nice, I thought I was at the wrong place. I thought when I got there was going to be a queue going all the way around the building. There was no one there. I don't know what I expected, but I expected the place to be ramsacked. I expected it to look like going to a carnival. I expected it to have so much people where I've got to be like, excuse me, sorry, I've got VIP tickets, I need to be at the front, you go to the back kind of thing. The venue that they chose definitely was Tay's standard, and I feel like if anybody asked him, he would probably say, yeah, that's definitely, because it was gorgeous. They weren't ready. I think they said the show started at 5. I think they said the masterclass was supposed to start. We got in there for about 5:30, 4:45. Disclaimer, this is not me trying to bring down their event. This is not me trying to be bad mind. This is not me trying to not give them their flowers. This is just a paying customer telling you her honest review on what the masterclass was really like. We did a lot of waiting around. There was a lot of waiting around. To think about it now, there was quite a lot of waiting around. Don't know why. It had like these really cute stalls, like honest to God, layout and everything. The thought of like how it would look, it definitely looked Instagrammable. I've got to give them that. It was supposed to be like shop, networking, outfit ideas. Is it not a networking event? Why are we doing outfit ideas? But anyway, say to you, I was probably the only girl. For me, for who I saw, other people there handing out glues and handing out like their business cards. When I say everybody was dripped down, everybody was dripped down. I saw Balenciaga, I saw Balmain, Pretty Little Thing, names that you could think of, they had them on. And I'm not saying that it was subtle, I'm saying it was big and broad across their clothes. I'm thinking, does she work for Balmain? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I thought because it was a networking event, you'd wear your brand so everybody could know who you are. That's just what I thought. So I wore my brand t-shirt and my trainers, and I was going to network and mingle and get to know people and speak about different brands and kind of learn from other people. I'm not knocking you lot. You lot fashion was on 10. Some of these girls I saw, I'm not gonna lie, I recognized a few of them from Instagram and stuff, but to say their name, I couldn't tell you their name, recognize them. But there was other people there that had like their own business, or that they would, you know, have their brand name on them. Nobody never have no brand name. Nobody never have on a brand. Nobody have on them brand. Me with my LBL. And everybody was just so Instagram. I felt like I went to an audition for Baddies. That's basically how I felt it was. It was giving fashion show and Baddies audition. That's what it was giving for me. It's like loads of different stalls selling things. I think there was Erica, Jay. Maybe because we have thousands of followers, we think we shouldn't talk to people, or we think that we should know who we are. It showed me that this Instagram life and this online life has taken over so much, where people can't even have a conversation. If you step off of Instagram, so used to speaking to a camera, and that you can't even speak to a real person. So we got there to interact and to network with people. People couldn't even do that. Again, I went by myself because I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. If I went with people, I would stick with the people that I know, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted to like talk to people, get to know what they do. I'm from Leeds, and you might think it's up in the sticks, but take nothing to say hi. I don't know what it is with you London girls. It must be something in the water, it must be the accent. We don't say hello. Like, is it hard to say hello? And I know people might come for me, well, why do they have to talk to you? Why did you think it was a networking event? So networking means talk to people? No? Spoke to one vendor, and I think she was called plant-based. I actually bought a product because she was so nice and she seems humbled, grateful for people to actually purchase from her brand. I was explaining to her that, you know, I suffer from psoriasis in my hair. You know when somebody's talking to you like they actually want to talk to you? You know when somebody's talking to you and zoning out. They're looking at you but they're not really listening. I just want to shout out her brand because I learned something about her and her business, and we're going to go back to that. Smooth Calm Scalp and Beard Serum. Provide a service, you want people to feel like they can relate with you, they can connect with you. No matter who sits in my chair, they don't have to be an influencer, they don't have to have thousands of followers. For me, I'm just grateful that you see me fit to spend your money with me. That's how I see it. I feel like generation and this Instagram life, everybody feels as though I'm the shit, I'm the it girl. The order of the day started at 5, it didn't start at 5. Shop and network, 5 o'clock. Then we went into panel discussions. Now, she was on stage on the panel. I recognized Eugenie. She is like a French hairdresser. Humility was a part of some of these people on that panel. Other people, not so humble. Don't get me wrong, and nowhere am I saying you should dim your light. I'm not saying that you should be proud of your accomplishments and where you've come from. For me, humility is a big thing. Doing panel discussions, they were asking the audience, when did hair become a thing in your life? Bear in mind, this day cost me, with travel and everything, cost me about £600 for the day. Tell me why everyone sat there acting up, doing up shy girl. In this cost of living crisis, we're doing shy. We've just paid all this money to go talk to these people and really get as much and really suck them for their knowledge and get as much as we can get out of them, and we're doing up shy girl. Me! I have money. I'm rich. I have money, but just throw money away. I said, oh, I don't need to ask it up, but just one day I have to look nice. No, one girl put her hand up, they gave her the mic. She's like, oh no, don't. I'm thinking, how money you spend for coming here, sir? Because what are you doing? Ask the questions. I took the mic and I was just like, you know what? It's my one opportunity and I'm all for investing in yourself, and that's me investing in myself. So I'm gonna need the knowledge, so I'm gonna need the mic. So I'm gonna need to answer these questions. Then it comes to the owner of Plant Made. Bearing in mind, this girl is dressed in black trousers, black blazer, her hair in a natural bun, and she said her business turns over not 1, 8 figures a year. And you could hear the room gasp, like was sat in that room, and that for me, it blew my mind. Because I thought the fact that everybody gasped when she said 8 figures, because they're not expecting her to look like that's big up her, and I'm glad I purchased it, and she is going to have me as a returning customer. Unknowingly, it's put into perspective what I was saying. Like, and I don't know who pocket is saying what, but she was the only one who said she was turning over 8 figures. Ain't nobody else said that. After the panel, we had another break. There was just no networking. I really do think the aim was for it to be networking, but there was no networking. I feel like people just need to learn how to speak to people and really learn how to turn off Instagram and online and really have face-to-face conversations with people. I understand that the world is going towards cameras and smartphones and online shopping, and we are still people and we still live in the world, so we still need to understand how to communicate with people. Food, I wouldn't say it was food, it was like finger food I was serving at the end. Really nice, again, very Instagrammable. Tears up in mode, you know when you eat something it just go tears up in mode. It was a tears up in mode behavior. Then Tay himself, when I saw the order of the day, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit like, what really is he gonna teach in 45 minutes? If he ever goes up there and shows me how to pluck after I paid all this money, if you don't know how to pluck by now, hair is not for you. Wigs is not for you. But when I tell you, he went up there and he showed us how to install. I said the man is a minimalist when it comes to doing an install. So you're telling me we could have saved so much time on an appointment if we just used got to be glue and a hot comb? Are you serious? And it was laid. I'm trying to get all the knowledge out of this man, so I'm asking all these questions. I'm putting my hand up. The lace tints. No, put him in the bin, girl. He uses LA Girl Pro Concealer. $2.99 to be exact from the ear shop. I think somebody asked him this. Said, well, considering your prices, do you think it's acceptable to use LA Girl considering how much you charge? He was like, girl, I use what I want. Sometimes simple is the best. So I'm gonna say anything. I must say I learned a lot in that 45 minutes. He taught us how to layer. He taught us how he does the layering so it gets big and bouncy. He was like, the less things you use, the more natural the hair's gonna move. In my head, I was thinking, I already know what I'm going home to throw off station. I know the mousse has got to go. All of this it's got to go. It's got to go. We did that side parting in 45 minutes, did them big barrel curls, and girl, it was giving exactly what it gives online. It looked exactly what it looked like online. sat there was no aircon, even though he asked 1,000 times, and spoke to us, answered all the questions that we had. He was just phenomenal. The society that we live in now, whenever you get to a certain amount of followers, or you have a certain amount of accolades, or society can get you thinking that you're better than everybody else. But when I say to you, Tay is the most down-to-earth person, and I can say that because I met him.
Y'all, shout out to Looks by Lala, period.
Everybody who had the meet and greet, they had to line up. Again, here come the London babes with their behaviour, with their entitlement. From me overhearing the conversation, it was basically like, if you come to the event and bless us with your presence, basically, somebody sent her an email saying we will give you free meet and greet. Gets to her, she's like, I was told that I can meet him. I don't have a ticket for meet and greet, but that's what I was told, so I'm here. Now, I'm not saying if you got an email to say that, if you turn up, I'm not going to say to the girl, you shouldn't be wanting to meet him. Yes, you should want to meet him because they said in the email. But my thing was, it was just the entitlement in her voice. I mean, the woman's like, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to double check who's told you that. I mean, she's like, oh, well, I'm just looking for the email. I just can't find it. I want to find the email to show her that that's what that was said. Bear in mind, the woman never said she was lying. You were like, let me check who has told you that and I'll come back. Baby girls, London babes, calm down. We don't have to put on this hard exterior. We can be nice, we can smile, we can say hi, we simmer it down. I got to Tay, I was just like, hi. He was just so nice. I've ever made a purchase, you've ever felt so appreciated by somebody to make that purchase. And that's how I felt. I felt like he genuinely appreciated me spending my money and coming to his masterclass. And honestly, Tay, would I say that the event was a networking event? No. But I've got to give them their flowers to be able to get Tay to do a masterclass. Respect the efforts. I respect it. It could have been a little bit more organized. In anything, sometimes things fall back, time runs out, we don't have enough time for things. I will give grace to that. One thing I will say, I would have liked it a lot more, and I think people would have been able to see if there was a screen behind him. Basically, you just have to try and see what you can see. You really had to just use your phone and zoom as far in as you can to try and get to see what he was doing. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it, because Tay, I would just say, no babes, you're at 100 at the minute, take it to 45. Overall, I'd give it out of 7 out of 10. It was alright, it was good. Got to meet Tay and I got a picture for my Instagram, so win-win. That's the end of my video. That is my honest review on the Flawless Experience Masterclass in London with Arrogant Tay. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.